Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to be talking, we're gonna have a heart-to-heart. We're just gonna have a chit chat and we're going on a field trip. This is gonna be one of those videos that I probably put too much information in, but I just have a lot to tell you guys about and I don't wanna make two separate videos, you know? We're just gonna jam it all into one. There's a lot of updates. New year, new life, really. Well, the first news, and if you follow on Instagram, you'll know this. We're having a baby. We are pregnant again with our third little baby, and we are just so excited. I just can't tell you how excited I am. We are just so blessed. A lot of you know that we miscarried this spring, and this is what they call a rainbow baby, which is a baby after loss. And we are just so grateful to the Lord for giving us this sweet child and protecting this baby. We are just so beyond grateful and blessed. Another huge announcement is I'm just gonna tell you everything up front. We are gonna be selling our Tulsa house, which is another very big decision because last time that we talked about the house in Tulsa, we had told you guys we were moving to Nashville, and it was kind of a very temporary move. It wasn't like a final permanent forever thing. And over the course of this last almost year and a half, things have just become a little bit more permanent and a little more official. We really just want to put down roots and we want to have a place to call home and to kind of like dig in. So to recap for those that are new, in 2020, my husband and I and my mom started a business together called Kinwoven, and we all relocated to Tulsa for that business. It had kind of everything that we needed. We just really loved how it was a small town with big city vibes. There was just a lot of opportunity. The homes were beautiful, the neighborhoods were beautiful, the people were so nice. We love the city of Tulsa, and we still do. I had 2 kids in 2 years, and my heart changed in terms of how I wanted to spend my time growing and running a business or being with my kids and raising my kids. Sometimes you have to choose and you have to reprioritize and kind of make the tough decision of like looking at your life and making changes. At that same time, my husband was given an amazing opportunity to pursue kind of his dream job and was able to do that remotely for a while. After working remotely for that company, it became clear that they needed him to move to Nashville. And so we moved here in January of 2024. And at the same time, we were able to rent out our Tulsa house to our friends. It was totally a God thing. I have a whole video about all these little God winks. It was just very clear from the Lord that this was our move to come here to Nashville because so many things had to happen for it to like all line up. And one by one, every single one of those things happened beyond our wildest imagination. We were able to rent out our house for that time being, and that felt really good to us because we didn't have to sell it right away and give ourselves time to get adjusted to Nashville, see if we enjoyed living here. Fast forward about a year, maybe like 6 months, things were going really well here. Our kids got really connected. We found an amazing church that really has changed our lives just in getting connected with new friends and new moms, and so many moms that have the same age kids as us and the same life stage. Many of you know when you find a group of people that have the same age kids and your kids connect, it's really a beautiful thing and it's a blessing and it changes life. We also started to fall in love with Tennessee. I mean, if you've ever been to Tennessee, you know how beautiful it is here. There's rolling hills, there's farms, there's no shortage of good restaurants in Nashville and experiences. I mean, the amount of concerts we've been to in the last 12 months is more than I've been to probably in my whole life. It just became very clear over the last few months that we felt so called here to Tennessee. And although it truly breaks my heart to think about letting go our house in Tulsa, I also have equal, if not more, peace about the decision, which let me tell you is a God thing because I would not be saying that a year ago. And just honestly excited for whatever family moves into it next. But before we move on to anything else in this video, I think we should just take a minute and walk down memory lane, get in our feels a little bit about the Tulsa house because it is and was my dream home. Such a beautiful home. And we did a lot to it. It was quite the journey and we all were on it together. You guys came along for so many different highs and lows, and it was an exciting season in that house. We were the 4th family to move into that house. It's a 100-year-old home this year. It turns 100. And that was such an honor because the house has so much history to it and does have so much character. But like any home, I truly believe the whole point of a home is to make it your own and to respect the home, honor the home, highlight the beauty of the home, but make it your own. And I know this was controversial for a lot of you, but making it our own for us meant brightening up the dark dungeon that this house once was. So many of you do not understand how dark it was because on camera, our phones, and a lens is meant to brighten and find any speck of light possible and brighten the environment when it's dark. It doesn't just stay in its dark state. So we did the thing that 20% of you hated, but 80% of you loved, and that is we painted a lot of that wood trim. There was dark wood trim, so any light that did come into that space was completely absorbed by the darkness of the wood trim that was everywhere. And we also repaired it, because as we put the primer on, we realized that wood was so bent and so distorted in certain areas and really needed updating. And so a big part of that job was restoring that wood, replacing certain areas, and bringing it back to life, which was a good thing. We obviously kept the light fixtures, the chandelier in the entry and the dining room, which are absolutely beautiful. They are original to the home, I believe. We added the electric shades to those front rooms, which was great. And we even added porch swings, because the porch is right off the living room. Tyler built porch swings, and that made visually such a beautiful, like, framed art when you look through that window. And those Japanese maple trees right on the porch. I'm gonna miss those trees so much. We did a lot of nursery decorating in that house. First was Sawyer's bedroom. His color scheme was more of like a darker green palette, but we found an amazing, fun, kind of had some California vibes to it with a sun pattern wallpaper. And then Brody came along, and Brody's room is so sweet. That was definitely my Southern era. We picked that really adorable blue gingham wallpaper that I did myself when I was like 9 months pregnant. Crazy. But you know, you just get that itch where you just want it done. And we didn't have the room done yet. And we painted all the trim in that room blue so it matched the wallpaper. And then all of the woods that we used in there were kind of those dark, rich, warm brown woods. And it turned out so cute. I'm gonna miss that room for sure. And as you guys remember, before we moved, we did some light updates to our master bathroom and to the kids' bathroom upstairs. Just things that modernized it. I didn't fully gut the bathroom or change the style that was already pre-existing. I just kind of added a few things that would modernize for the sake of a sale, and updating what a new family would probably want in that space, like updating the shower in the master, updating the vanity in the boys' room. But we did not gut everything, which someone could very well still do. And we had a lot of plans to kind of add and update other areas of the house, but obviously our plans changed. And I pray that whoever buys this house is a family that has a vision for what they want to make it and how they can make it their own. Take what we did and add on from there and make it custom to their needs and their wants, which I think is the whole point of interior design and a home and making it your own. So I'm excited for whoever that family will be. So that leads us to the second part of this video, which is going to be a field trip. So as I mentioned before, we ended up having friends rent the space, and we actually left the house furnished. So the one thing I did not leave though was art and accessories. So I'm actually gonna be going to Tulsa here in a few days, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. We're gonna kind of walk through it and see what works and what we feel needs to be done to bring it back to life. And then we need to bring in some art and accessories because the house is kind of naked, my bad. And you know the best part about all of this? By the time all y'all see this video, all of this work will be done and the house link will be live. So you guys can go and see the listing and see the photos and see the videos and see all the things that we did on this weekend. So it's like, I'm talking in the future, but I'm also talking in the past all at the same time, which is very exciting for you because you get to see it all at once. How it happened, when it happened, and what it ended up looking like. Okay, I'm gonna get packed. I'm gonna get my stuff together because I've gotta get on a plane and get to Tulsa. We got a lot of stuff to do. Let's do it. We're in Tulsa. Let's go see the house. Okay guys, we're back at the Tulsa house. Our job today, or this weekend rather, is to accessorize, which is my favorite part. We're gonna take some pictures of some areas that we need to accessorize, like this wall, for example, needs some art. First, we're gonna go to the stone cottage, but I can't fully rob the stone cottage because I have someone checking in on Tuesday. It's complicated, but we're gonna make the most of it. Okay, let's go take some pics. Sawyer's room. Aww. Oh. I love this room. So sad to leave it. This was my first nursery I ever did for myself. I'm gonna miss this wallpaper too. This was a good wallpaper moment. Okay, let's go to the stone cottage, see what we got. Let's walk through here and see if there's anything we can take without disturbing the flow, you know? Also, somehow this light turned purple. I'm not entirely sure how or why. Normally when you turn it off and you turn it back on, it goes back. And the only way to turn it purple is through an app. Who hacked my light is what I want to know. And turn it back to clear, please. house is so cute. Whoever designed it did a great job. Okay, I think the bottom line is we need to go shopping. Aren't you so excited to go to Home Goods, Noah?
Can't wait.
I know. Oh my gosh. It's like solid marble concrete or something, but I like it. Who are you? $12.99? That's what I'm talking about. It's abstract, it's model home vibes. It's kind of what we're going for. All right, I think we're done here. Let's go to Target. Super Target. $30. I might put this in my suitcase. I really like this one. This we need to find another one of. I could set such a cute table here if only Noah would let me. Eh. If you squint your eyes from a far distance, they kind of look real. Let's go look for some bedding. That's why we came here and we got distracted. Noah, you keep getting distracted. Ooh, what's this one? I don't like this texture, but I like this color. Is this color good or is this color bad? It's my only option, which makes me think no one else likes it, which is why it's still here. We're gonna do it. Ooh, we need pillows. We don't have any pillows. $10, do they have $5? $5 anyone? $9.99, we're getting better. $10, sold to the $10.
You got this.
Well,
Here we are.
I got my lamp and the car is packed
Only a few things were bought,
and only one thing was broken.
and nothing was bought on the list.
Nothing on the, I forgot everything I needed to get. I'm definitely getting tired. You know, I usually take a nap around this time these days, being pregnant, and there's no sleeping on the job today. So it's kind of raining, so my hair is getting flat. I'm starting to look like a wet dog. That's never fun. All right, day 2, we're back, and we're gonna make some beds and unwrap some decor this way. My shackles. Okay, we need more vases, less bowls, and books. Oh, we need a couple extra pillows. Let's go to a third Target, and then maybe like an antique store or a thrift store. Let's go see if they have light bulbs. I think we could fit a few in here. You gotta give thorough research on light bulbs because you could buy the wrong kind. I want 3,000 to 2,700 Kelvin. These are 2,700. Now, if I would have bought daylight, I would have got 5,000 Kelvin, which would be very blue. Just to take a quick cat nap. It's all good. I pray that there is an abundance of books in this thrift store, and if not, we're going to Goodwill. Oh my gosh. It's in French, which makes it even more cool. It's like an old tweed suit, but a book. This is exactly what I want. Oh my gosh. That is like the best book. That's like that's a winner. That might be first place. Today's been the busiest day ever. We've had contractors, we've had blinds people, yeah. We've had cleaners, we've had painters, all kinds of people in this house. The realtor came by, but it's officially done. It's officially clean, and it's officially ready for people to come look at. And I just pray that whoever ends up in this house is the perfect person that the Lord had in mind and that they truly enjoy it. It's a special home, and it's sad to leave, but I know that we're all on to better things. And in the end, it's what's meant to be. So I'm actually gonna go get on a plane and head home to my babies. But take a peek at how the house looks now that we've finished, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're interested in buying and you're actually local or you're looking to relocate, I will put my realtor's info down in the description box, and you guys can reach out to him and schedule a visit, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys.